Tiana here. This month is packed with tons of new game releases, from a cute building game, to farming games, to even one of the most anticipated storybook-esque adventure game. There is definitely unique games for everyone to find something they are interested in. If you want to stay up to date with the latest month's releases, be sure to subscribe, and if you enjoyed today's video, I would love it if you would leave a like, and let's check out this month's upcoming games. The first game releasing this month is The Hidden Art of Innkeeping. This has such a cute art style and plenty of characters to meet along the way, as you'll be able to transform an old farmhouse in a seaside village into a luxurious inn. But as you manage your establishment, you'll meet fascinating guests, unlock tons of delicious dishes to serve, discover hidden treasures, and configure rooms and amenities to make your inn stand out. And you can get The Hidden Art of Innkeeping on September 3rd for Steam. Next, we have a super silly but yet so cute game called What the Car. Instead of just racing as a car, you get to be a car with legs. There are tons of different levels to complete with the ability to jump, fly with jetpacks, climb tall buildings, deliver packages, and so much more. Explore many different islands to meet new friends, find treasures, and just go with the flow. If this sounds interesting to you, you can pick up What the Car on September 9th for Steam. After What the Car is a game that might scratch that Animal Crossing itch you have, and that is called Critter Cove. Critter Cove will be releasing in early access, so it won't be a fully finished game just yet. The town of Critter Cove used to attract visitors from all over the world. Now it's mostly known for dirty streets and trash-strewn beaches, so we want to attract more visitors and get the place up and running, but in order to do so, you will need to gather resources and discover blueprints to help build up the town once more. With plenty of activities to do, such as farming, building new amenities, and even venturing out into the mysterious tropical archipelago to dig for lost treasure. Rescue shipwrecked critters, unearth exotic ingredients, and help turn Critter Cove into a thriving town once more. You can get Critter Cove on Steam September 10th. And next we have Mirthwood. I absolutely love the art style of this, as it has beautiful hand-drawn graphics throughout and such an immersive feeling within the whole game. Now, this is an immersive RPG life simulation game set in a medieval fantasy world. After fleeing a war-torn continent, you begin a new life in a peaceful land where you have the freedom to choose your path. You can create a thriving homestead, grow crops, raise animals, and trade goods to build a prosperous life for you and your family. Alternatively, you can embark on an adventurous journey, picking up a sword or bow to engage in real-time combat against various enemies. If you want to try this game before making the plunge, there is a demo still out now on Steam to check out, and this game is set to release on September 11th. Next we have not one, but 7 games releasing all on the same day, which is just crazy. The first one of those games is one that has been highly anticipated, and that is Chef RPG. And this one will be releasing in early access. Craft your culinary adventure in a beautiful pixel art world. You are a young chef who has been given the task of receiving Le Sequoia, a once famous restaurant in a white ash harbor. Begin your new life in this beautiful seaside town, which was once a thriving tourist destination. Hunt, harvest, and shop for ingredients. Along the way, befriend fascinating locals and help revive the town as a tourist hotspot. Craft your culinary adventure in this open-ended RPG where you can choose how to grow your restaurants. As of right now, you will be able to get Chef RPG on September 12th for Steam, but sometime down the road, they are hoping to get a Switch port, so anyone who plays a Switch will need to wait a little while longer. But speaking of the Switch, I have a game just for you, and that is Fabledom. This game came out a couple months ago on Steam, but is now making its way onto the Switch. This is a really cute management type of game. Set in a wholesome fairy tale world, Fabledom is the ideal laid-back city builder. Enjoy the growth of your settlement, trade, and use diplomacy to ally or change your neighbors, and most importantly, find yourself a prince or a princess and live happily ever after. And you will be able to get Fabledom on the Switch on September 12th. Next, we have an adorable adventure rhythm game called Melobot: The Last Song. Immerse yourself in a dream-like world and try and be the best hero to try and save your planet that is enshrouded with a strange disease that makes it completely silent. Your job is to then bring back Flora by recreating their songs, but be careful as your path might be fraught with obstacles. The art style of this game is inspired by both Studio Ghibli and Pixar, which is two things I love. Restoring the planet rests in your hands as you are the only one who can save it, and you can journey through this breathtaking world on September 12th on Steam. This next game, Selfloss, has a bit more of a darker side to it than Cozy, but there is also a demo to try in case anyone does want to check it out before it releases on the 12th. Selfloss is an emotional adventure game set in the Slavic-inspired whale-worshipping fantasy land. The old healer Kazmir makes an epic journey by boat and on foot in search of a ritual that can cure his soul wound. Meet memorable characters and use the light of your magic staff to fight off miasma, the mysterious affliction taking over the world. You can explore the stunning world on foot or by boat, and there is a staff to not only help power the boat, but also help solve puzzles along the way and heal those around you who may have lost loved ones, as well as protect you from any dangers that may be lurking about. Selfloss will be headed to both Steam and the Switch. Another game releasing on the 12th for Steam is Reka. This game is a base building style that is set in the late 19th century rural Europe, and you get to play as a herb witch who travels the countryside with a self-built chicken leg cottage. Yeah, your house is a chicken cottage. I mean, you can't get any more unique than that. Your tasks include collecting magical and mundane ingredients from various environments such as forests, fields, and swamps. You'll then use these ingredients to craft medicine and magical supplies to heal and aid local villagers. As you progress, you'll unlock new recipes and form magical connections with the people you help along the way. Caravan SandWitch is another game releasing on September 12th, and this is for both Steam and Switch. I played the demo for this one and absolutely loved it. It was something different, especially with all the farming games lately. It was so nice to get an exploration game where you were able to kind of do your own thing and go about at your own pace, just exploring the world and getting to discover new things as we go along the journey. You play as a young woman on a quest to find her missing sister, navigating treacherous terrain and uncovering ancient ruins along the way. As you explore the world of Siglo, you'll interact with local communities, complete tasks, and forge new connections. With your trusty van and an array of essential tools at your disposal, you'll piece together the truth behind your sister's disappearance. Again, I am super excited for this one and I can't wait. Hopefully all these games don't break your bank account. There are just so many games this month. Definitely add them to your wish list if you know there are a few games you'd like to get, and I am certain later down the road there will be a sale for some of these for sure. But the last game that is releasing on the 12th is Garden Witch Life. This is another one that I am looking forward to as it's just such a cute and wholesome vibe throughout, and I love a good witchy game, and it's almost spooky season, so this is perfect for that. This follows the story of a young witch starting a new life in a small, faraway town. After losing your job, you stumble upon a vacant witch's house and decide to make it your own. Your tasks include building a beautiful garden, growing plants to create potions and spells, and forming meaningful friendships with the town's residents. Garden Witch Life will be on both Steam and Switch. And then we finally have a gap in the games, and this next one doesn't come out until September 17th. And that one is Plucky Squire. Ever since we got to see a preview of this game during a Game Fest showcase a year or so ago, I think this has been on almost everyone's radars and have been waiting to see this one release. Plucky Squire takes gaming to the next level as it's not just a 2D or 3D style game. It uses both to create the stunning atmosphere where you can then be in a storybook for a bit, but then are able to jump out and be in the 3D room, and that's what I love about it. You get to play as Jot, who is a brave squire determined to save the kingdom of Amira from an impending disaster. Armed with a magical book that can create items and alter the rules of the world, you'll embark on a quest to defeat evil and bring peace to the land. Along the way, you'll engage in a variety of activities such as mixing potions, battling enemies, and solving puzzles and interacting with various characters. The Plucky Squire will be both on Switch and Steam. The following day, on September 18th, will be the release of Shinehill, in early access for Steam. This is a pixel art farming sim where you are a spy on an unfamiliar planet, and you are tasked to take on the form of a human to learn about everything the planet has to offer. From helping out the locals, learning about their stories, making friends, and even becoming a champion fisherman or showing off your culinary cooking skills by creating flavorful dishes. During your time on the planet, you will need to uncover who the real threat is to everyone and try and to not reveal yourself along the way. Next, we have an adorable game called SeasonSpree. SeasonSpree is a wholesome, time-nudging game where you play as Sunny, an adorable little tanuki, walking around a tiny planet full of other animals. As Sunny walks to the right, she progresses through time in the direction you'd expect things to travel through time. But when she turns around and goes to the left, she can revisit days she's already been to, changing decisions she's made in the past to create new versions of the future. Traveling back and forth through each day, Sunny explores the final weeks of each season as her friends prepare for the upcoming season spree, a festival party celebrating what makes each season unique and memorable. This game looks so cute, and I love all the animals you can see and how simple the gameplay is. This will be good for a calming gaming experience or just winding down each night. And you can get SeasonSpree on September 20th for Steam and the Switch. This next game is another perfect chill and relax type of game, and that is Tiny Glade. Tiny Glade is a relaxing, free-form building game. Tap into the joy of making something pretty with no management, no combat, or wrong answers. Just kick back, doodle some castles, and turn forgotten meadows into loving dioramas. Explore gridless building chemistry and watch the game carefully assemble every brick, pebble, and plank. Draw a path through the wall, an arch pops up. Widen the arch, pillars line up. Lowering the wall will turn arches into fences and gates. It's just so cool how they made it so seamless and flow without having to undo and add something else. It kind of just changes how you go along, and that's what makes this game stand out from other games for sure. You can unwind to this game on Steam on September 23rd. Next, we have an adorable puzzle game called One S'more. Can you help an adventurous marshmallow fulfill its dream of becoming tasty s'more? Watch your mind crumble as you break apart islands and rearrange the whole world to help your little marshmallow friend reach their goal of getting squished between two chocolate cookies. Once More will also be out on Steam on September 23rd. There's just a whole bunch of games releasing on the same day this month. We have one more game releasing that is on September 3rd on Steam, and that is Ninano Dream Ranch. One day, tired from work, you stumble upon an advertisement. It's about seeking someone to work on a ranch in a certain village. Exhausted both physically and mentally, you dream of a laid-back life and decide to head to the ranch. Elves, demons, vampires, and many other residents greet you. Join forces with the residents to build new facilities, invite new neighbors, and make the village lively. There's also fishing, catching unique fish, cooking, gathering, dating, and various minigames all await you on the ranch. Up next, we have Bloomtown, A Different Story. There's also a demo for this one if you'd like to check it out before buying. Bloomtown is a narrative JRPG mixing turn-based combat, monster taming, and social RPG set in a seamlessly pleasant 1960s Americana world. You play as Emily sent on her summer holiday to their grandpa's cozy and quiet town with its cinema, grocery shops, parks, but this is only a facade. A demon world is growing on the underside, and children are disappearing, and it's up to you to save the town. I'm excited for this game as I love the spooky elements and small, quaint town vibes. You can get Bloomtown on September 24th for Steam and the Switch. If you love Disney and are looking for more games like Kingdom Hearts and maybe even Dreamlight Valley, the Epic Mickey series has a new upcoming game called Epic Mickey Rebrushed. I never got to play any of the previous games, but would love to check this one out. This beautiful remake sends Mickey Mouse on an epic journey through Wasteland, or realm of forgotten Disney characters. As Mickey, you will dive into a fascinating land and, armed with paint and thinner, shape your adventure and the fate of this alternate world. Encounter various iconic characters like Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, Walt Disney's first creation, as you travel between lands in Wasteland, collect virtual Disney pins, tackle creative challenges, and uncover secrets, all while exploring classic platforming levels inspired by the animated films and shorts. Epic Mickey Rebrushed will be out for both the Switch and Steam on September 24th. Next, we have Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom. This releases on September 26th for just the Switch. In this latest installment, you get to play as Princess Zelda with the help of the Magic Tri-Rod to create echoes to help find things in the environment, which will then help solve puzzles and defeat enemies. It is up to Princess Zelda to help people of Hyrule who have been stolen from rifts, as well as a certain swordsman who has been missing, to help save the day. And finally, we have the last game that I have to share with you, and that is another game for the Switch, and that is called Cat Rescue Story. It is up to you to create the most welcoming cat rescue center around. When you move into the house left to you by your great aunt, all you find is a cardboard box with a stray cat inside, which needs your help. Your mission is to take care of it and rescue other cats along the way, feed them, and play with them until you find a new family to take them in. This game looks so cute, and if you're looking for a pet care game, this one has a ton to offer. You can pick up Cat Rescue Story on September 26th. So many releases this month is kinda crazy, to be honest. Let me know what you guys think down below. What games will you be picking up, wish listing, and all of that in the comments. I would love to hear your thoughts. If you guys enjoyed today's video, I would appreciate it if you would hit the little like button. And if you love seeing more videos just like this one, I make them for every new month, so be sure to subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss a new video when it is posted. But as always, thank you so much for watching and have an amazing rest of your day. Bye!